Hello everyone! Welcome to Disastrously Domestic. I'm Jessica, and it has been so long, so very, very long, since I have recorded. And if you happen to be watching this, and you've watched before, thank you for your patience. We have experienced some technical difficulties in the high-low hive. So I don't have a whole lot to talk about because I think I might have mentioned in the last episode that I have kind of lost my mojo in terms of knitting, that whole thing. But I have actually done a little bit of knitting, a little bit of knitting, just a little bit. So I will show that because otherwise I will not probably podcast for another million years if I don't just show what little I've done and kind of just deal with the fact that I am not productive. A little congested. That's life. It's fall. Also, I have totally different hair from last time. I have had the pixie cut and I have the very blonde hair, and when I got it cut last time I had a really obnoxious stripe across the back of my head of my natural color, which is pretty dark. It's pretty close to this actually. It's a little lighter than this, but this is going to fade a little bit. It's weird to have hair that matches my eyebrows. Okay, it's been a really long time since that has been the case. So yeah, I just went ahead and went back to this color because I'm sick of upkeep and yeah, so hope I'm not ugly, but yay! What else? Yeah, I don't have any other introductory things to say. Well, that's not true. I will say you can find me on Instagram as disastrously_domestic. You can find me on Ravelry as Sugar Sticks. And I also have a Facebook group, but I never ever post there. So, yeah. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my paltry knitting progress. And then I will go into the next segment, which in this case is just going to be kind of life stuff. But it's kind of important life stuff, so you might want to stay tuned for that. And then after that, I will kind of talk about like some of the dream knitting that I have going on, because while I have not been wanting to knit, I have been looking at things. A lot of things. So hopefully you'll stick around for that. But okay, so right off the bat, the WestKnits Mystery Knit-Along ended a million years ago. Well, not a million years ago, but October. It is now almost Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. It's like my favorite holiday because it's super close to my birthday. And you get to eat all kinds of like amazing food, like cranberry sauce and freaking stuffing. You guys, I could eat stuffing till I puke, and then I would go back for more. I'm not bulimic, do not worry. It's not a joke. I'm not joking about that serious stuff. Okay, anyway, sorry. WestKnits Mystery Knit-Along, the Building Blocks Shawl. I really love everyone's finished objects. I really, really do. I really hate working on mine. I will show what I have so far. I'm just about to start is this the right side? Nope, that's the wrong side. So this is what I have. And I really like my colors. But I just find it so dull to work on. And I love everyone's finished objects, and I especially love the huge ones that just like wrap around and look so luxurious and beautiful. It's Stephen Westy. But yeah, this is all I have. And I'm about to start the brioche section, which is like clue 2. Clue 2. Yeah, 4 clues. Way behind. I love my colors. I really like this yarn. It's a little pilly and splitty already, just having worked with it. It's, what's it called? Mrs. Crosby likes to play satchel. That's what it is. It does get pilly just from working it, so whatever, but it's a singles. What do you expect? This might be as far as I get on this, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love all the finished objects, I cannot keep working on this. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna get frogged. And this will be the first time that I have not completed a WestKnits mystery knit along. I know. Shameful. Shameful. But I think I'll cast on a different Stephen West project. I really like the Jag shawl, and I like the, I think it's called Starburst. Yeah, I think it's called Starburst. So I might do one of those, or I might use this yarn for a Brio Chevron cowl, also by Stephen West. So it will be a Stephen West thing, but it won't be this Stephen West thing, I don't think. I thought that if I waited to work on it for a few weeks, that I would kind of change my mind. But I have not changed my mind, so I'm pretty sure it's going to get ripped. Yeah. But on the topic of the mystery knit-alongs, I thought it would be fun to show all my other shawls that I've knit from Stephen West knit-alongs. I thought that looking at them and pulling them out and kind of like putting them on would make me want to finish this, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so. But anyway, I will show them, right? I feel like I might be missing one, but I can't remember what it would be. So I think maybe I'm not missing one. I don't know. So I have this one. I think this one was called Sun and Sky, or something like that. I knit this in Knit Picks Shine Sport. So it is a cotton yarn, which I don't knit with cotton very much, but this is my least worn of the bunch. But, you know, the colors are kind of preppy, and I'm not really like a preppy type of girl, but I do like this. I don't know what to call that. This. I like this. Yeah. And this one used Intarsia, which is a fun thing. So, yeah. It's kind of a black one. I don't really wear it. Although I'd kind of like it more with my hair dark. Maybe I'll wear it more. Maybe not. The next one that I have to show is the Rockefeller. Is this the right side? Nope, that's the wrong side. And it's green and blue. I modified mine because of yardage. So this side is kind of like a weird little wedge, and then this side is the normal finish. But yeah, this one was my favorite for a while. And I still really like it and wear it quite a bit. But then there was the exploration station, and then this one became my favorite. And the yarn for this one is, I think it's a Regia yarn, fingering weight, and it's one that has Angora content. But I can't remember the name of it. But I really like the colors. And then the next one I have is last year's Doodler. And this thing is massive. I'm not even going to be able to show the whole thing. Bloop, 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 bloop. This is my doodler. And I have worn this a total of 3 times, and that was just in the house, you know, to see if I liked it. And every time I did not. I'm actually thinking that my colors have something to do with it, and the last clue has something to do with it. I don't really like this super wavy edge. So I think I might actually take it back and then just do, like, just leave it at the first 3 clues. That will make it smaller, but this thing is already pretty huge, and I never wear it, and that's really sad, because I do think it's a really cool design. So yeah, that's all my WestKnits shawls that I could find. Like I said, I feel like I'm missing one, and I have done all of them up until the building blocks. But whatever, you know, I'm disorganized, my life is a mess, nothing ever happens, that's good. That's not true. Next, I started something new, because I find that when I have had bouts of knitting mojo loss, it's really, really hard to work on current whips. And sometimes you just gotta start over. So that is what I did. I am a huge Walking Dead fan. I think I've said that before. And my favorite character is finally a mainstay on the show, and that would be Negan. And they chose such a hot dude, can I say, to play him. Yes, if you follow me on Instagram, you're probably sick of my love for Negan, but it's real. It's a real thing. So anyway, without like giving spoilers of the show away, he wears a red scarf. Okay, it's like a silk, like dirty looking scuzzy thing. And I like it. And I decided that my husband needs a red scarf. Yeah, so I showed him a few patterns, and he liked the Trillian Shawl. Well, not shawl. It's more like a scarf, but it's kind of like a shawl. I don't know. From, I think the designer is Martina Bem. She also did the Hitchhiker Shawl, which is probably more well-known than this one, but he did not like the Hitchhiker, he liked this one. It has a lace edge, which is, you know, in need of blocking. And you basically are increasing stitches until it's long enough, and then you bind off. So, yeah. It's not long enough to wrap around yet, but it's, you know, getting there. And it's really easy pattern to memorize. So that's good when you have no mojo, because I after the first bit of instructions, I did it maybe twice, and I had it memorized, so. And this is going to go on the plane with me when we fly to St. Louis to visit family for Thanksgiving, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, so I'm excited. This color is going to look really nice on him. He's a swarthy Russian dude, so, you know, this color maybe doesn't look so great on me, but it does look good on him because he's kind of more olivey complected. So that's all my knitting, everybody. I know. It's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. But I'm amazed that I have made this much progress on this one project. It's going really quickly, and I'm happy about that. Yeah. And again, I'm sorry about the sniffles and the weird voice. It is my lot in life. I feel like I have had this for months. I guess I will go into a little bit of why I have had this lack of knitting mojo. It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of some serious life stuff. And it has definitely taken a toll on me and on my ability to focus and to knit. So, I don't have some fancy way to announce this, but Jessica's knocked up. Yeah. I am pregnant, and I kind of have been just itching to make the announcement because I feel like I need to have an excuse for why I feel like garbage all the time, and I feel like all my posts on social media are just like, guys, I feel like shit, you know? And like, why, you know? And I think people are probably thinking something's up with me. And something is. I'm growing a human. And if you know anything about pregnancy, you know the first trimester is really kind of the worst for a lot of people. And I have had nausea, pretty fierce. And it's not morning sickness. I won't call it that because it doesn't happen in the morning. It happens all day long. Yes. I'm one of those people. And I actually found that knitting triggered it a lot because, you know, I've been knitting for a really long time. I can usually knit without looking, but sometimes you look down, and I was watching my hands and my eyes would like cross, and I'd be like, guys, I can't do it. So that's one reason, you know, that I have not been really itching to knit. And that's why I like the Trillian Shawl, because it is really easy. It's mostly garter stitch with just a little bit of lace, and it's super easy. Same pattern every other row, you know, it's just really easy. So I have been able to work on that, but yeah, the building blocks was just, nope, no. And everything else was like, no. And so I did NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, instead of knitting, and that worked out quite nicely, because it did give my brain something to do. And I'm sorry, I'm on a spinning chair. This is not a good choice for podcasting, because I am a very mobile person. So anyway, that's my big news. I'm just coming out of the first trimester, going into the second, and I have been feeling better. I'm pretty achy, and I have found that with second pregnancy, I've gotten a belly already, and yeah, I remember with Warren, I didn't have anything to show for like 5 months, and now I'm like already wearing maternity clothes. So that's great. That's just great. Yeah, that's great. Makes you feel real good. Especially considered I gained like 60 pounds with Warren. That will not happen again. No. So yeah, that's my big news. And, you know, hopefully I'll have more knitting to show. And hopefully I will have some baby knitting to show. And actually, that kind of takes me right into my next segment, which was going to be my dream knitting. And yes, a lot of it, actually all of it, is baby related. So sorry if that's not your thing. I actually have my iPad here, and I will show things, because I think that's probably the easiest way. First thing that I really want to make is the Pop Blanket by Tin Can Knits. I will be waiting to start that until we find out gender, right? Kind of important. And the other blanket, I have 2 blankets. The other blanket is really kind of ambitious. And it's kind of more for a girl, I would say, than a boy. Although, it doesn't have to be. This blanket, I just think is amazing. Such is the quality of these. It's knit in the round and steeked open, I think. But look how beautiful that is. OMG. You guys know my love of bees is pretty intense. So that has to happen. Warren is here. Come here. He wants me to open chips for him. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Did you have school today?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why
Because
not?
we got no school for more than a week.
More than a week. No. And why do you have no school?
Because we can go to Yaya's house soon.
We're going to go to Yaya's house, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
For Thanksgiving, right? And you're excited, right?
I'm excited, but not for the airplane. Not
You gotta speak up. You gotta speak up.
Do not fun.
Airplanes aren't fun. They're boring, right? Yeah. All right. Get out of here. Go. Scat. Scat. Get lost. Okay. Yeah. That was Warren. I don't know if you could understand him because he was talking really quietly, but whatever. Other things. Let me find the good ones. I really want to make these. I think those are so cute. Those are kind of intense as well, but a lot of these are soakers or longies because we cloth diapered with Warren and we're probably going to do that again. I see no reason not to. These Kanoko pants, I actually did make these for Warren and he lived in them and they were so cute. So cute. So I definitely want to make another pair. And if it's a girl, it will be exciting to make them in a girl color. This again is in case of girl, more so than boy, but the Daffodil Baby Romper. I think that's super cute. This one is pretty gender neutral, I think. So that is the Retro Romper by Cheryl Nelson. Oh my gosh. I love these vintage rompers. They are so cute and they work well with the cloth diapers usually. And since I'm due in May, it's really pointless to knit all the adorable sweaters. But I do like this one and it's short sleeves. It's by Pearl Soho. So I think I will make 1 or 2 of those. And I will probably use a cotton yarn. You know, so it's not too hot. And then the last thing, this will be a warm sweater. But the plan with this is actually to make one for Warren as well as Baby. So it is based on the Dude sweater from The Big Lebowski, one of my all-time favorite movies. So, and actually, there's an adult version of this too that I started years ago for Max, and I never finished it. And that yarn has since been poached for other projects, so like there's really no hope. But sorry, honey, it's not gonna happen for you. But it could happen for, you know, our spawn. Okay, so that's cool, right? I'm not completely useless. So yeah, I just think that'd be really cute. And I don't know if I'd make a match in terms of color. I don't know. But that's definitely happening. Definitely. But that'll probably be for the winter. I'm not going to make that right away. So that's kind of it for my dream knitting. All my sweaters and things that I had going, I kind of just don't want to work on because I don't see the point, especially if it's a pullover. I just, you know, I'm not gonna be able to wear it. Cardigans, I will have better luck wearing, because you could always just wear it open. But yeah, so I think that's all I have to talk about, and I know it was kind of a weird episode, and I'm sorry. The brain doesn't work, and I'm out of practice, so if you stuck around to this point, thank you so much, and I hope your knitting is treating you better than mine, and I hope that everyone has wonderful holidays with their family. Hopefully I'll be back in a week or two with another proper knitting episode and more to talk about. Until next time, peace!